Hello everybody, my name is Meta_Meister, and welcome to Firewatch. Now this game just came out fairly recently. We're just gonna go ahead and create you. There we go. I'm just gonna jump right on into the game now. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Hey, my parents used to live in that city. You see Julia. Hello, Julia. How are you doing today? Oh, I get to do stuff. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professionals, professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I approach her. I am drunk. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You're probably confused? Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. If only it was that easy! Haha, but it is not that easy. Hello, game. We get to do stuff. Oh, that's so much better. There we go. Can we sprint? Nope. What if I didn't grab the backpack? Do I need to go in this thingy-mabobs? It looks like that's... No. Oh. I'm gonna go that way anyways, game. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna slow me down. Am I supposed to get in the truck? Wow, I feel... Yeah, that probably should have been obvious. You date for over a year, she drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Great! You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just above anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia is in love with. She wants to bring it to her with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I actually really love German Shepherds, but she's the one that wants to get the dog. Gonna go with Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. I do prefer bigger dogs normally, but life's about compromise. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat radiates off the high desert. And Meister just realized that his imaginary girlfriend has already got him whipped. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. Yeah, I want to have kids. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough, it's probably for the best their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Do I get my gear out of the back? No. Do I have it already? Guess not. It is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Am I an experienced hiker? Do not forget to check in. Learn to live with bears. Where are we? I can't tell where we are, everybody. Where are we? Alright. So, the map doesn't quite tell us... Thofar Trailhead. What is a supply drop? Okay. Alright, well, I don't seem to be getting a "you are here" from that, so let's just jump on in and find ourselves some bear friends. Bear, hello bears! No bears for us. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You only hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Well, I'm allergic to the caffeine, but okay. Game, we'll pretend. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. There we go. I frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Julia was right. You are very pretty. I am very pretty. Thank you for noticing, game. Whoa. Did I get turned around or something? This game's gonna be really sad now, I feel. 2 forks. Fire lookout. 8? Is that 8 miles? 8 more miles still. Okie doke. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. My ability to read things is greatly enhanced. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Oh, that's too bad. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. I would do neither of those things. Well, I haven't been put in this situation yet, so it's hard to say. It's gonna end bad. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees to fly back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to her just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Probably should go see somebody. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Yikes, game. Hitting quick and swift, and some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Danielle, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. It's a hard one. I like to think that that's what I would do. It looks like there's multiple ways to go. Are they trying to and get some sort of thing from me, like going up, or you going down, or you gonna jump over the thing that didn't let me jump over? I don't know. Hey, Moose! Hello, Mr. Moose! How are you? Or a deer. I'm sorry, you're not a moose, you're a deer. Or a buck. Goodbye. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around the house. You're gone. What? Those are my options? They're awful options. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint, you blow a .10 and taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue, you say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Enter the lookout tower. Well, okay, game. That's a punch in the old feeling crotch. The emotional crotch is what I was going for. What was that? Something. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I'm very easily emotional and very easily an emotional person. So, like, I can easily see that kind of stuff. Thought I was turning the switch for the lights. Can see that kind of stuff. Pinecone.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Release left shift. Oh,
hello?
There we go.
Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Ooh! Don't mind your mind alone! Have you considered the untappable power of your own mind? Do you often ponder the unexplainable? Do you find yourself seeing that which is not there?
On this? Ugh, fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you.
Oh, I was gonna answer. I was busy reading these things.
I don't know anything about you, but 9
You don't.
times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
I put back the books!
I'm a very clean person.
Thank you all for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really hope you tune in to enjoy more, and I really, really hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.
Yes!
Before he gets us! Oh no!
I mean, I was giving them a head start because they have AI, and I felt bad. Even if my failing is really, really heavy.
Unnecessary roughness.
Go!
Unnecessary roughness.
Ah!
Get away from the goal! Get out of there!